I trust this.
Everyone! Welcome back to some more Metaphor ReFantazio. When we left off, we were doing some final prep work before we kill Luis. For real this time. Honestly, for real. No doubt about it, it will happen. Absolutely.
What now?
In order to do that, I wanted to have Yufa digivolve from Summoner into Devil Summoner, but that requires Magic Seeker 10. It requires her to max out Seeker and get Magic Seeker to 10.
Oh. You'll
I
come
want to do
again.
before fighting the boss here, so I'm just gonna grind for a bit. Because, unfortunately, I know how to do that quite well here. Blessedly, this shouldn't take an offensive amount of time. But it also won't be instantaneous.
That worked like a charm! Keep the pressure on!
We run through here. Cut down the Minotaurs because each one gives a mathematical amount of XP instead of Cyclopses. Of course, if one of the large Minotaurs hits me, then I've got to run, because it's probably just going to kill us.
Now that's finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman! Let's run! Beat.
See? We keep getting Heroes Leads of Light. So even though we tend to stop being ambushed by an angry creature,
Child's play! Over gotta heal up!
I'm also going to point out, like, because it's snowing outside, the monsters aren't press turned.
Knocked out? Someone help me get back in the fight! He's knocked out!
Still standing.
They chopped us down! Someone help us back up!
If only there was an easier way.
So.
Yeah. It's high risk, but it's high risk.
Watch out! Keep it up!
Because every single time we hit one, we get, like, we take a few down, and we run.
Come and get me.
Hey, good one.
Come on!
Brace yourselves.
Is everyone okay? You gotta heal up! You're all hurt bad! And let's run!
Come on.
I thought that I can't rely on the lock-on feature because it won't necessarily lock on the right one. Sometimes this camera really vexes me. Anyway,
now?
how many leaves was that? See, we got 2. Which is progress. We run up and away. I'm just gonna do this until someone joins into the stream. Because I'm shameless.
Oh. You'll come again. We've been spotted! On your guard!
That worked.
I'm right here.
Keep the pressure
Well,
on.
you can just avoid them by running through their legs. That's good. Something seemed really important detail to me that you can do that. Too many games give you like,
Come on, Dad!
come on.
Incoming!
Is everyone okay? Gotta heal up. Too many people locked out here. Gotta get back on track. With this.
Dad!
Because for some reason I can't understand. You can't turn the camera when you're attacking.
Come on! They'll need more than this.
Knocked out? Someone help us get back in the fight! She was knocked out! You've got to wait for her! Not yet!
Still fight.
Her down! Get her back up!
Everyone, run!
I'm not sure they're going to be doing much running in that situation. Fair enough. Yeah, healing is cheap.
What now?
I can just keep doing this.
They're onto us.
Actually, this is a good point.
What now?
You fur. Where's the archetype experience? Get one. Then she'll get Leaf. And I'll switch over to Seeker because it'll just be easier to just directly feed the class experience, you know? At least I think it will.
Oh. You'll come again.
I wonder if there's any better farming spots lower down. Probably.
We'll hold our ground.
Oh, Captain's fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him!
I thought we dodged one of those.
Is that all? Nobody likes a clingy no way out of this! Heisen's knocked out? Someone help us get back in the fight! Heismay got knocked out!
Everyone, run!
You raise Barden's rank so you get
There is still
guaranteed
danger here.
runaways and
Stay
it just
vigilant.
doesn't bloody work.
They'll need more than this.
I wonder if I should have switched over to like mage or something.
Everyone okay? Gotta heal up! You're all hurt bad! Can anyone get on
Surrounded.
healing duty? Too many people knocked out. Gotta get back up there! No,
Bollocks. That's a load of bollocks.
Come on, not like this! Someone, help, please!
So much like guaranteed running away. Legitimately, why is it?
Come on, not like
We
this!
also still have like boosted agility from one of our items as well.
That worked like a charm!
Come again.
Nice! You're gaining strength!
What now?
You first switch over to Seeker. Just for now, just for now.
Sika!
And give it
It seems I've grown!
these. I bet there's even a more efficient place in the entire dungeon.
That worked out. Keep it up.
I just haven't found it. I'm not gonna fight these guys properly. There's no incentive. I get their loot from knocking them down with the thief. And an actual bout with them is drawn out and costs resources.
Oh, you'll
This is
come
free.
again.
Free and profitable. I just want to do this. Lame as it is.
They've no.
This won't stop us.
Farewell.
Oh, I think they see us.
They see us with their singular eyes with zero depth perception. So I'm not actually sure these guys drop anything good. So if they can't pass through this door, then maybe I instead... I didn't mean to
What
look
now?
that up. Maybe I should just go for, like, Gunner.
Gunner! I see the enemy. This'll do it!
Oh my gosh, Gunner's actually so much better because these guys have a weakness to pierce.
This'll do it! Hey! Take this!
Now is the time.
Come on! They'll need more than this.
Get out of my way.
Where am I? I feel so heavy. Is that all?
Juna's been burned. If they go for her, she's done for.
This isn't even the toughest boss.
Juna's knocked out. Disappointing. Gotta wait for us. God, nice one,
I
Captain.
think I get an additional press turn if I fail my evasion. That just means if you fail and escape, you just die. Gosh, I absolutely despise them.
Juna's down. Someone, quick!
Whatever. Whatever, actually. Not like I care.
What now? Right there. All right. This'll do it.
Found us.
Exemplary.
What am I even using? You said it was an obelisk. Is it like the Magla weapon I found? Gosh, I can't even remember what gear I've got.
What now?
Yeah, Magla Arbalist. Yeah, fair enough. Matters very little to me. Just as long as I can give our lovely Yufa some lovely leaves.
You'll come.
What was this?
What now?
Recovers HP. I don't care.
They saw us. Stay on your toes.
Yeah. All stuck on the door.
There they are. Take this!
Keep the pressure on.
This'll do it! Hey! Hope this hits!
I can feel
Take
greater
this!
power with it.
Hey! Hope this hits!
Oh, come on!
We'll hold our ground.
No, I don't think they get an extra press turn. I think it's generally just 3 enemies, 3 turns, plus 1 turn from Hunt.
Heisman, they
Sometimes I wish I was playing on video game journalist difficulty,
Careful.
but if that was the
We've
case,
got
I'd get
company.
so bored I wouldn't play again.
We've been spotted.
will get Devil Summoner. I want to see Devil Summoner, and I want to summon some devils.
What now?
I think it would be fun and cool.
Oh, you'll.
Damn, they're onto us.
Funny how I can't outrun the cycle.
Right there.
I can outrun the Minotaur.
This'll do it! Take this!
Oh, level 50 now, fine.
Hope this hits!
You look stronger already.
Hey!
Our enemies are down.
This'll do it!
We're on the defensive. Get him!
Take this!
Hit him where it's at.
We'll win this game.
Hey!
We're down. Now's our chance.
Easy. I'm optimizing this, don't you know?
There they are.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Our enemies have discovered us.
What now?
Also, she also gets experience from as well. It's all coming together.
Oh, you're coming.
I wonder what my gunner will end up as. If I max it out, I'll definitely
They found us.
upgrade it to sniper, see if that improves my overall damage. Probably won't. Most certainly won't.
Hope this hits!
See it? Right there. I see the enemy.
This'll do it! Hey! Hope this hits!
Intoxicating.
Rank 18 gunner.
Take this! Hey!
Come and get it.
Also, everyone else contributes as well, their little attacks.
That! Smash it!
Smashing. They didn't want me to
What
do
now?
this, they shouldn't have made enemies respawn. Wait, funny ability? Oh, Unwavering Blade? Nice. I'll definitely not make use of that.
Oh, you'll.
Come on. How many runs more of this will it take? Once she gets to...
Our enemies have discovered us.
Real concern is... Of course.
Hut! Cat!
Why'd she wish this? No, I'll craft best
Right there.
His power grows stronger
There.
still.
I see the enemy.
This'll do it! Hey! Take this!
Down.
Hope
Let's
this hits!
strike a finishing blow.
What now?
So let's quickly digivolve her. Oh, sorry.
I see.
Into Magic
Fascinating.
Seeker.
This right, all right.
I'm counting on.
Of course.
I must.
Magic Seeker archetype. Let sword and spell be proof of the faith placed in me. The process I prove myself.
I've acquired a new ability.
All right.
And she'll need to get this to level 10, blessedly. Should not take very long at all.
I feel new power surging within me.
There they are.
This'll do it! Hey! Quick this hit! Take this!
They're out cold! Attack now and finish it!
No, I don't think I will. If you think this is boring or trivial, trust me, I've done way worse for way less.
Oh.
I have some
So
video
you're coming.
games, like, if to name one, I love Digimon World Dawn, and I have had a lot of fun with that game, and, you know,
Draw steel!
growing up it was basically the only Digimon game I had. Actually no, it was literally the Digimon game I had, and I had a lot of fun with it. The only reason I don't play it these days is for two reasons actually. One is it doesn't load on a DS, a 2DS,
I
it
see
only
the
works on the
enemy.
DS Lite for some reason. But the other reason is that I have 999 hours in it, and every single Digimon in the compendium is maxed out. I have like a full team of Super
Focus our attacks
Megas.
on them.
You know, like Gallantmon,
Right there.
Amazing Shine Greymon, right,
Right in the weak spot. Good
the
job.
glowing one. Just
What
all
now?
the really cool characters, all the Digimon with
I shall
really super
rise to
scary
the
sounding
occasion.
names and super complex evolution paths. I've got them all. I've got them all maxed out. Because that's just what I did. I used to grind in Digimon for many hours every day. Oh, that's what I did.
Oh.
Should be no surprise
You're
that I play
coming.
Warframe these days, you know? Because just building power, optimizing builds, putting in the effort, shiny hunting, it's all worth it.
We've been spotted! On your guard!
It's all fun to me.
I
So I
see
look
the
forward
Take
to
this!
Gain strength. Quick, let's finish them.
This'll do it!
That word hurts.
What now?
To be fair, I probably could have done this off-stream, a little bit of off-stream grinding.
I
Didn't feel like
There
it.
they are.
You want this game?
Felt
Power grows stronger still.
genuine.
Come on.
One thing's definitely certain. When I show up at Luis's front door, he is not going to be happy to see me. He never was going to, I suppose, but you know. This way he's definitely not going to be happy.
Oh.
Hi Luis, it's me. I'm here to become king for myself, absolutely for myself, no one else. That's what's nicely.
They saw us. Belt up, you lot.
I see the enemy.
Take this! Hey! This'll do it!
Flags level 50.
This power.
You want this game?
Hey! Take this! This'll do it!
That worked out. Keep it up.
Take this!
I see you. I see you back there. Heisman's maxed out faker.
What now?
What did that do for him? don't know, probably more luck or something. Unfortunately, I simply haven't befriended Alonso enough to get Faker to evolve, so he's just gonna be contributing to the leaf pool. Which is fine. Stat or make him a ninja. I could make him a ninja. I only really made him a Faker for Guido Loud, didn't I? Guess it doesn't really matter.
I
There they
can feel
are.
greater power within.
Still, whenever I have to do these long sections of running up and down, it kind of makes me wonder, like, what should I do to pass the time? Because I'm not really much of a passive speaker on my own. Unless I start randomly out something really boring that immediately happens to me, because I don't get out much. You know, for lunch I had a really unpleasant bag of rice. For
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
entertainment this morning, I read some manga, which I've read before. Pick a topic, you know, pick a topic and ramble about it. I feel like it's the most interesting thing in the world.
Right there.
This'll do it!
Self-help people say you've got to get into the headspace of
This'll do it!
before you can be that. I want to be interesting, so I have to pretend like I'm interesting.
Brace yourselves!
Only a flesh wound.
Also, if I do something, I end up getting caught in combat dying. How long until these guys
His anxiety is mounting. If he gets hit, he'll be in big trouble.
Well, I'll just read on my phone. If you're gonna be like that.
That's it! Dodge, Juna! Hulkenberg's lost her
Can I
memory.
run now?
She ran away!
There is still danger here.
That's
Stay
another reason why I don't talk, is because I get easily distracted.
They
I
noticed
remember
us.
reading
On
somewhere a
your guard.
long time ago that you can't actually think about multiple things at once. You can only think about different topics in immediate, rapid succession. You know?
What now?
I can believe that. I can very easily believe that.
You'll.
Because I do not switch between topics quickly enough.
We've been spotted.
Something I can see.
On your guard.
Like, does this place have any flaws? Build a tower like this.
There they are.
This'll do it! Take this!
Snaps.
This'll do it! Hey!
There's certain more agility.
So now it's done!
What now?
It seems I've grown!
Protection is wind. That could be nice. Gunner can
see.
evolve into sniper. Might as well.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I've got the mag.
I'm counting on.
Of course.
Traffic
Really?
from a distance. I'll show my true value at range.
I found new power.
Then there's this one which requires magic night of all things. I can't possibly
the
imagine that one.
Take this!
That works like a charm! Keep the pressure on! Oh,
Hey!
right!
Hope this hits!
Let's crush him while we have the
Right here.
Stand for you.
Oh, right! We hit it where it hurts!
Oh, I always wondered why the icons in battle had the whole lines thing going on. But I guess in the overworld they don't, so you do actually get the opportunity to distinguish between battle portraits and out of battle portraits, huh? Damn, well, you should really install a revolving door in this
What
thing.
now?
Oh, you'll come.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Right there.
Take this!
More! Keep the pressure on! Keep it up! You're down! Now's our
I
chance!
see the enemy.
This'll do it! Catch!
Keep the
Take
pressure on!
So hopefully I can just bloody well shoot
now?
through walls with this, you know? There we go. That took, frankly, far too long, but it'll be worth it. Let's try and stand on some sort of
This'll do it!
You want this game?
Good job!
Athenia.
Oh, right! We hit him where it hurts!
Hey!
Now,
This hit!
keep the pressure on!
This'll do it!
This is our chance! Come on!
Right
I
there.
don't know why you can run through the legs of the Cyclops but not the Minotaur when they clearly have the same rigging, but whatever. Here we are.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Yufa. The Devil
I see.
Summoner.
Fascinating. This right here.
Lead conjurer, a shepherd who beckons powerful beings, the likes of which this world has
All
never
right.
known. An absurd amount of mag is required, but we have an absurd amount of mags.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Designed to strength exalted. If thou art prepared to earn the right to serve as their master, I shall help on your soul, the soul of summoner.
must.
If the people's faith in me, I shall not fail. Protection me.
I've acquired a new ability.
Now this class by itself is whatever, you know. It gives you access to the fairy. The fairy? Wow, how wacky. I wonder what other summons it'll conjure up. Let's see. Gummy, Beast, Genma, Fallen, Wilder. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Strike magic, light magic, ice magic, healing, fire magic, pierce, attacks physical. As far as I can tell, Talisman put a foul in order to. Buzzing fly vessel. Oh, I swear that's that guy. Let's see. Let's do Trident Vessel. Let's play Shiva. Save the Divine one because I want the Almighty attack more. Megami from Shin Megami. That's literally Cerberus. Oh my gosh. His attacks reduce defense or multi-target ice for spy. And I can't really do anything else because she would benefit from that anyway. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me.
What now?
Do hope I'm not making a mistake with that, but yeah. She got fire, ice, pierce, healing. Doesn't. Those vessels, but she should be able to summon pretty much anything we need to. I just need to look out for that vessel of the foul, whatever it was.
The battlefield is mine to conduct.
Okay. We are looking proper specced up, isn't it? Can't believe it's only 37%. I've only just passed a third of all classes unlocked. Wow. It's wild, isn't it?
Oh. You'll come.
Okay. Now, the enemy here uses,
What
if I
now?
recall, oh, it's just a Cyclops.
Keep this to yourself.
Bows and spears should be effective. That's it. Just use Pierce 5 head. Sure, whatever. I'd love to take Juna, but honestly, she's not the best pick because her magic kind of wants her to hit multiple targets. Whereas Yufa here has a certain fellow who's, it's not Kukulon. Is it? Whatever. Yufa. Heisme's got Pierce with his Faker. Hulkenberg's got Pierce with a heavy attack. We should be good.
What do you think?
crikey.
I beg your pardon, but
However,
gangway!
Okay.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Not sorry.
Why,
How
hello
can some
there,
that could be
treasure.
useful?
The battlefield is mine by this power. Everyone, fall back!
Quite a move.
I pray you're ready. Kahoolan!
Oh, it is Kahoo. Look at him!
I thought that would do more.
I
Weakness.
stand ready.
She'll actually say their names.
With blade
This
in
is the
hand.
greatest game of all time, honest.
Not that. Moving to the front. Come. Is that all?
Okay. Hits us with that soul cry. It's gonna summon out. Oh.
The audacity.
What was it about there being only one eye? That's one eye. to worry about. Ay, 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 ay.
Faker! Too much, perhaps?
They're pretty tough.
I'll use what I
Now be
must.
careful.
I'll be taking that.
Why, hello
I
there.
can't help myself.
treasure.
We'll do this
I
together.
am helpless.
Strike true. I'm obliged.
My thanks.
That was helpful. Devil Summoner! Kahoolan! Not enough. Weakness.
Sideline, don't care. If he's gonna waste his time resetting me, then I'm absolutely gonna keep spamming
Let
buffs. I'm not
justice
kidding.
prevail. Strike me if you dare.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. I have my methods.
Let's take. I'm all prepared.
Show them our might.
Because if the enemy is busy
Thank you.
trying
Much
to move my
thanks.
buff, it's
Thank you.
an enemy that's not contributing to his tactical situation as slightest, is it?
I can do this. Kahoolan! I thought that would be more.
Oh, power of heroes. Is that all?
But keep taunting them.
Now accept your fate.
And we'll use
How
Kuza
about this?
General!
and
We're not out
Midian.
of this yet.
I'm obliged.
Quite a boon.
I am grateful. My strength.
Quite damning that I had to do that first, but then it didn't attack, so
Devil Summoner!
this doesn't matter.
Kahoolan! That should have worked. Wasn't that supposed to be its weakness?
Paladin! Strike me if you dare.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility? A favor, if I
Lend me
may.
your strength.
Tis yours. Trust me.
My thanks.
Thank you.
I see your game.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, once you miss this attack,
Devil Summoner!
for a second I was wondering, hey, does that consume health to use? No, unfortunately not.
Kahoolan!
This game is not
Wasn't that
so
supposed to be
funny.
its weakness?
Is Paladin! I stand waiting.
I'll use what I must. I leave it to you.
I'm all prepared.
Go!
Oh, can keep doing this shit.
I'm
I'm gonna
obliged.
keep
Much thanks.
I am grateful.
because every dodge is a victory to me. Yep, because that is a turn it is not contributing to the
Here I
tactical
go.
situation.
Kahoolan! I thought you had its weakness.
I let justice prevail.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. A wise choice.
General!
I could totally use the debuff again. That was
Quite a
foolish.
boon.
That was helpful. I can do this. Kahoolan! Was it not enough? Wasn't that supposed to be its weakness? God! one, Captain.
You are not the guy.
For all that we strive for!
They can keep doing those wide range attacks.
Excellent!
I'm just gonna
May this
punch
prove a
with
lesson.
advantage.
I leave it to you.
We'll do this together.
Show them our might! Trust me.
Much thanks.
Thank you. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. That should have worked.
I always thought it was a meme, you know? Like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if they actually summoned demons?
I feel
That's what she's doing. It's all a reference. It was always a reference.
Still not
Wasn't that
enough.
supposed
You
to be
think
a
yourself
weakness?
equal to a Ujief's agility?
Uh,
A favor, if I may.
Lend me your strength.
possibly needs buff everything.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
I am grateful. Take my fullest power.
Then you first.
Not
That
his
one.
weakness.
Just gonna keep them balanced, you know? And as long as at least one person dodges, the loop continues.
I'll
But I thought you hit its weakness.
The all power of kings. I have my methods.
Let's go. We can do this.
Rana.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
That was helpful. I can do this. Kahulan! I thought that would do more. You hit its weakness.
Oh no, not my precious stats. Whatever am I going to do? I'll tell you what, I'll die.
You gotta get back on
Oh
track.
no, we fight.
This'll get ugly.
This should work.
I rejoin the
Let's stay
fray.
calm. Let's try
Someone
this.
help her get back in the fight.
Spirit is unbroken.
So you're strong.
Down! Someone help him back up.
The shame.
Are you kidding me? I had that. I actually had that.
will your tale.
Well, I get having a weakness
Why
to
not?
bludgeoning is just not what I need in that fight. Huh. Fine then. What else? Fine, then I'll switch off the best class in the game, I suppose. Because I can't possibly just equip some gear that improves dodging estimation. Oh yeah, I do have the boxer's headgear. And the sandstone blouse. If I equip both of these, there's a good chance I'll dodge every single strike hit fairly well. With any luck, at least. Does penalise my offensive stats, but I wasn't really attacking there, was I? It was all Yufa and Kukla.
What do you think?
The only thing I can think left to do would be to swap Heisme out, because he's not really doing anything but passing turn. But then I guess he's also...
I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there, treasure.
General! Let's work together.
Hold nothing back.
Yeah, no, I'll keep Heisme around because
Thank you.
Steel, he's also dodging a lot of attacks.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. I shall Here I go. Kahula! Was it not enough? But I thought you hit its weakness.
What?
My strength.
With blade in hand.
How do these guys feel about
Do not
this
face
anyway?
me. Then make a wise choice.
Let's go. Now, lend me your strength.
So these, like Beacon...
Thank you.
Quite a boon.
That was helpful. Take my fullest power. Kahula! I thought that would do more. Supposed to be its weakness. strength. Ice-Face
The
knocked
shame.
out.
Oh
Someone
no.
help him get back in the fight.
From our position.
I shall repay this. Sorry.
Why, hello there. Treasure.
Just occurs to me, I probably could just be using the Tarkaja or something
We can do this.
for that, you
Trust me.
know?
Much thanks.
Thank you.
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, High.
Yeah, maybe I've been overthinking it,
Souls of kings.
costing
give
way
me
too many
strength.
resources.
Wasn't that supposed to be his weakness?
Paladin! I trust you!
Face me.
When I can instead just
How about this?
drop their
Let's go.
evasion and
Let
use
me
the
help.
Tarkaja alone,
Quite
which
a
is
boon.
cheaper
I'm
because it's more
grateful.
turn action icons. Oh, because then it starts doing nothing. Yeah, because they're just going to use all reset that way.
So heavy.
That's fine. Doesn't really matter to me.
Kahuna!
Was it not enough?
Wasn't that supposed to be his weakness?
Paladin! Shut up!
I'll use what I must. I have my methods.
Here! I'm applied.
Much
This
thanks.
is cheaper and quicker and frankly more beneficial. Still, there's
My strength.
debuffs. Okay.
Here I go!
Kahuna!
I thought that would do
I thought you
more.
hit its weakness.
Paladin! I
Hey,
trust
if it
you!
doesn't got a weakness, I'm just gonna hit it with whatever I want, you know?
How about this?
Let's go. Let me help.
Trust me.
My thanks.
I am grateful.
Blindsided.
Lose your eyeball. Yeah, no.
I can do this.
Kahuna!
Was it not enough?
I thought you hit its
For
weakness.
all that we strive for!
I'll use what I must.
Defenses, agility dropped.
Too much,
Honestly.
perhaps? Hidden art. I
That's
must be sure.
Kind of cute, but it
I
wouldn't
leave
do
it to you.
anything. Pass it to me.
Here!
Thank you.
Quite a
Just the
boon.
attack.
For oh, souls of kings, give me
Then-
strength. That should have worked.
Wasn't that supposed to be its weakness?
I'm sorry.
Down?
One better.
Someone help him back up!
Just the thing.
Let us
fight.
clean up this mess. Now accept your fate. I have my methods.
By this power. Bet the next one's yours.
Here I go! Kahuna!
Was it not enough?
Wasn't that supposed to be its
This is
weakness?
so funny. This is actually so funny to me.
What was that?
My strength.
I have your back!
Thanks, but I was probably gonna dodge that, to be fair.
With blade in hand! Shut up!
Oh, power of kings.
Let me help.
Trust me.
Much thanks.
I am grateful.
Devil Summoner! Kahuna!
I thought that would do more.
It's so cool about her saying that,
heroes.
you know? Everyone's the same, yeah. Oh, I probably should have healed you for actually.
Child's play.
I can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Nah,
The
I'd
captain's on his
dodge.
last leg.
Faker.
Someone, get him healed up.
A wise choice.
Come forth, royal soul.
Thank you. Thank you. I pray you're ready.
This is so good. This is so good.
Come! I trust you!
Faker.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Then again, a favor, if I may.
Again, I
By
can
the
just pass.
Here!
Trust me.
Quite a boon.
I am grateful.
I can even imagine what the Faker's evolution would be. Would it debilitate as a basic skill? Would it get buffs instead?
take my fullest power.
I can hardly imagine.
Kahuna! That should have worked.
It's not supposed to be his weakness.
Let justice prevail.
It makes me want to do more.
May this now accept your fate.
I won't hold back.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
That was helpful.
Devil Summoner! Kahuna!
That is
Not
not
to
enough.
his weakness.
Blindsided.
So heavy.
Captain's down!
Ah, man.
Someone, help him back
All
up!
that investment in gear, and all it does is mean I've got lower defense.
Hey! Hey! Wake up!
No
Oh,
fight.
power of kings.
Let's go. The magic seed. A tough one.
Devil Summoner! Kahuna!
I thought that would do
I thought you
more.
were its weakness.
Right, so agility debuff dropped off, but that's not that big a deal.
Amazing.
The captain's been charmed. Can't tell who's friend and who's foe.
Frozen recovery.
Thanks.
Let us clean up this mess. A wise choice.
I won't hold back. This is it. Last one. Superb.
Devil Summoner!
Oh, she's learning. Marvelous. And 2 talismans of the war for my trouble.
If I say so myself.
Spectacular.
I'll strive for greater heights.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
Power can be so intoxicating. I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Right then.
We came forward. Should we touch this thing though? Down quickly. Back soon, Mossy has taken down. It's proved enough for our
Shall
ability.
we away?
Right?
Nothing good comes out pushing us too hard. We spent an hour literally farming Minotaurs. Brilliant. Oh my gosh.
What now?
This class is beyond my wildest expectations, and I cannot wait to use it more. I'm going to unlock every single one of these summons. That's my secondary objective for this game. I believe I've got everything from here.
Ah!
Oh, I saved the game.
Hey.
Doesn't matter.
Okay then. Got it.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Now that you mention it.
Everybody wants to waste that table. Let's get some soup.
Hey,
Scoot in 3 days, whether you're sick of
Right
this
then.
place or not.
Feeling worn out? Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here you are.
A balm of life after I was so utterly concussed.
All right then. What
As a man
now?
after my own art. So let's see, this Captain Semaphore can be purified at church. Okay, let's do that.
Now what am I to do?
All right then. Go.
First, let's get this dropped off.
Ridiculous.
on me, man.
Splendid.
Let's take you seriously, that must be far more qualified.
You've been a real help.
Mission accomplished.
That stack of
All right.
cash and the drops of courage.
I'm off then.
Yeah.
I'm on your side.
All right then.
It's an absurd thing to ask, but is there a chapel in this place?
Where to?
No.
Let's go.
Church of some distinction.
Close your way.
Your Highness. Wow, okay. Yeah, I'd like that, thank you. Also Mataro Kaja. Yeah, I think I'll... And all out of the holy waters required, but that is quite okay.
This I cannot.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Alright, okay. So that was super
Alright.
worth it, because it just made the best class in the game even more potent. Now we only have 2 things left. 2 days to do anything we want. Spider Silk. Sandstorms. Masked Dancer, if I still care about that. Well, Hero's Order is actually a really nice bounty. I might consider that. I'll go to Malt Volcano and take on this guy for some eloquence.
We've got to do it.
And more importantly, it improves my rank with Yufa, I believe. Which would be nice for Science Essence, but it's really not required. Absolutely is not. Okay, then my plan for now
Which
is...
one is gonna be the king?
Hello there.
Stupendous.
He doesn't look like
It's nice how these old areas get updated. in the
Proper
dialogue.
racist.
Thank you.
That's everywhere.
All right then.
Man, I'm in a little bit of a pinch.
What now?
I kind of want to... Oh, I don't actually have that perk. Well, that would bloody well explain it then, wouldn't it? Save a bunch of kids from being thrown into a volcano. Save a city. Soundworm that's really in no hurry. If I get Barden to rank 8 before the final battle, then I kind of just win, because I get upgraded general, whatever that means.
What now?
Meanwhile, if I was... I should stand forward.
I'm just incredulous.
volcano thing, I'd have to go back for another quest. The kids... How many sick people can you throw into a volcano anyway? You want a sandworm, you know.
We've got to do
Affects
it.
someone I don't really care about. Not me forgetting what buttons
Where to?
I will press.
Let's go.
Let's do the sandworm quest.
You've come. I thank you.
Your hair's bound to show itself.
Yeah.
Oh crikey, is it the same human from before? It is as well.
The moment of truth. Heads held high, everyone. Stand strong.
Hey, Wormface! Remember when you ate us? Well, I sure do! Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Has nothing to steal. Wow.
Now accept
Sucks to
your
be this
fate.
guy.
I have my methods.
Vitus power. No, lend me your strength.
Show them our might. I'm obliged.
My thanks.
That was helpful. I pray you're ready.
Kahulin!
Seriously though, this is eyeliner.
Dodged! Nice one, Captain!
You're gonna have to try harder than that, mate.
Oh, power of heroes!
Let us clean Faker!
Come forth, royal soul.
Maxed attack, just like that. This is our friend. Thor.
Everyone.
Take my fullest power.
You need training.
Dodge, Hulkenberg! Like poetry in motion.
Let justice prevail. With blade in hand. As the point of a sword.
Faker! Mustn't set a
Actually,
favor
pass
if
them
I
to
may.
me so I can heal. No,
Better be.
I want
We'll
to
do this
salt.
together.
Go!
Make sure everyone's.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
That was helpful.
Devil Summoner!
How many is full heal?
Lakshmi!
She looks different than I remember.
Much thanks.
How'd you enjoy that lotus juice?
Nice dodge, Hulkenberg! Like poetry in motion.
Paladin! I'll destroy you!
I'll use what I must. How about this?
General. Maybe lend me your strength.
Nah, we good.
Show them our might!
Here.
Quite a
I'm
move.
grateful.
This will just heal chip damage. Which I expect we'll be receiving
Dodge! Nice one, Captain!
small amounts of.
The moment of truth. Victory is at hand, my friends. Charge!
Devil Summoner! Kahulin!
Bonk,
For all that we strive for!
bonk.
Faker! I have my methods.
Let's set it up. Time for some close call. Falling back. I won't hold back. Let me help.
Thank you.
My turn.
Looks like an attack. Agility buff's gonna drop off, but it doesn't really matter to me.
It's really
Cannot
hurting.
fall yet.
Can someone help her?
We can buff it
Oh,
later.
souls of kings, give me strength.
You missed.
What do you mean you
Come on,
missed?
Is everyone all right? Paladin! I crush you!
A wise choice.
General! With healing power. That's needed.
Much thanks.
I am grateful.
Ay, ay, ay.
Uso!
That's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
And the HP recovery effect doesn't do diddly
Take my
squat, does
first
it?
power.
Oh, power of heroes! This one. Join with me!
I'm counting on you.
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed
May
a
this
new
prove a
weakness.
lesson. Never underestimate a fool. You
hit their
won't even
weakness.
see it.
Nice
Let's stay calm.
move,
Let's go.
Heisman.
Ice!
How do you feel about ice, man?
You hit their weakness.
It
That's
was
your
already
opening,
weak.
Captain.
That's good. That's good to know.
Whoa! Nice one, Captain.
Kind of incentivizes me to swap Heisman.
I can do this. Jack!
Hee-haw!
It's a lock.
Yuba, come on.
Observe
focus.
the enemy.
You were right. That thing's got minus agility.
Blade in hand!
It should be
You think
exceptionally
yourself
easy to
equal to a
hit.
U-Chief's agility?
You tag out for
I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me.
The battle comes forth. Royal soul. You better be General! Freeze!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
flabbergasted. Why is everyone finding it so hard to
Really
hit
hurting.
this
I won't
big
pass.
target when they've got positive?
I stand with you. Heads held high, everyone. Stand strong.
Yuba's hurt
I
bad.
pray you're ready.
Can we get her some healing?
I actually thought it was going to be like Pixie or something, not Jack Frost, but come to think of it, this is like the only thing it could be. Otherwise it's going to be like Blood and Street,
I'll
you
run
know?
you through!
Watch me.
Frost! You hit their weakness. Don't
Let's
let
go.
us down, Juna.
Nice.
You hit their weakness. That's
I
your
can do
opening,
this.
Captain.
Jack Frost.
You love
Justice
explosive
prevail.
too.
I love you, Kika.
As the they yet cling to life.
I call upon a royal soul. Freeze over. Captain,
won't hold
An
back.
absurd amount of
Not out of this
damage.
yet. I'm obliged.
That was helpful. Thanks.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
No, of course.
Yuba, come on,
I
focus.
stand ready. Paladin! Strike me if you dare.
This'll be over soon enough.
Please, after you.
Fight
Hulkenberg's
us
moving
power.
slower.
Everyone,
Shell
fall back.
formation. Nothing we can't handle. Nothing we can't handle.
It's really hurting. Can someone help her?
Yeah, because single target on the toughest character, that's what I'm talking
Yuba's hurt
Devil
bad. Summoner! Can we get her some healing? Yeah! Yuba hit their weakness.
Is everyone all right? Charging in! Paladin!
Captain
read
Hogenberg,
my strike?
pull yourself together!
Watch me!
You hit their weakness! Don't let up now, Juna!
Tis yours.
Do this to improve our evasion a bit.
Thank you.
Even if it does mean Yuka's probably going to go down in a second. Which is sad. Nothing I can do.
Yuka's down! Someone help her! Yuka's down! We gotta help her!
From our provision, I rejoin the fray.
Juna, are you okay? Just what I need! You look like you're about to drop! Up at your turn!
By
Hogenberg's
this
moving
power.
slower!
With healing power.
But me. I am grateful. Thanks.
And
This is the power said to belong to a priestess.
let's see which one's the... This is a ridiculous question to ask. Which one's the guard button? Because I've never
I shall
used
take a
it.
defensive
There we go.
stance.
Yuna's badly
Not
hurt!
over
Get
yet.
her some healing!
I have your back.
Nine. And then finally war. Yes, one more.
Yuna's knocked out! We gotta wake her up!
Fills up, beloved Juna.
The cavalry has arrived. Heads held high, everyone.
This is a
Stand strong.
bouncy fluid.
Juna's
I
down!
love it.
Someone,
Not now.
quick! Get
Funky, man.
Oh, power of heroes.
Honestly, just use another
Just the
pawn.
thing.
time for my grand comeback! Watch me! Fred!
Because she has the advantage of attacking without any debuffs.
Hogenberg's moving slower!
Freeze.
You hit their weakness! That's
can
your
do
opening, Captain!
Jack!
It's a good thing Cole is super... Ice is super hitting his ground, you know? Yeehaw!
How's that?
Not bad at all.
Bad at all.
I shall rise to the...
Tremble the...
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Hey!
Come on, look out!
Right there!
Wow. Didn't even go up in a cloud of smoke. Causing you all this trouble.
Listen,
You got a good one.
I thank you.
all right.
You see a power in your eyes. That's how you defeated Legiona's monster. It's both mighty and terrible. Here they are, something to be able to use such power so well. Thank you. Skill thanks to your friends. See you later.
Right.
Let's go tell everyone. I'll feel well at ease on seeing the giant sons. I just want to tell everyone you see the town once again. Turn and proclaim it. All apart from a telegraph. What? Oh man.
Thank goodness.
Why not? It was like he was in a real danger. He just fainted from his exertions. Really, some kind of man fighting a giant sandworm. Let's press the administration building. Even Gastro can't complete this point. Well, the guy's around though. He's hiding somewhere.
Even so,
Bun do such a risky thing, especially with people who vote against him.
Ha!
All he did was idiotic fight a giant sander, which wasn't even coming here to begin with. Truly desperate move. Ugh. Go away. Bun protected town, not you guys. You Bun can be kind of scary, but deep down he's actually really nice and he loves us. Shadows will just show. All he wants is power. Do you remember how he did it? He pleased all of your future wishes.
Excuse me?
Is that true, you think? He wants power? How does see him in Actor's workshop picking out weapons? Then he lowered his head and said nothing while his sword was tempered. Didn't boast in the slightest. Surely if you saw power. I also saw Bun before he left to fight. Bought huge amounts of wound care supplies to the apothecary. No idea why at the time. reason he didn't say anything was so we wouldn't worry, no? He didn't want us to panic, but to continue on as normal. Tommy's such a man can be anything but good. So we were to praise for you, remember? Barnum required your help. Always leaves things for others to handle.
Hmm?
Is it wrong to ask others for help?
What?
What I'm saying is impossible for Barnum.
No.
It was impossible for Barnum. Which is why he wisely requested aid, and then splendid things were accomplished. I for one think it was a great decision.
Just so.
All of us have always been reliant on each other, but strangely in this instance we suddenly looked to push our anxieties on a single man. We chose the solid Barden solos, and we grew angry when he didn't shoulder them precisely the way we wanted. It wasn't that Barden wanted power of the whole town, it was us who wanted Barden in the town to do our job for us. Self-government should not be this way.
That is true.
It's true that Barden lost the vote. Perhaps he wasn't as perfect as one wanted, but he never ceased his efforts to improve the town. I want everyone to understand that much. We should be the ones who think about town stuff. We can do things ourselves, all of us. We should try to make Barden do the work. That's sad. So that happens with Tara again?
It'll be fine.
Don't worry, nothing's happened.
Such a great relief.
Very good then. And after that tiresome battle, I'd be like,
I managed to protect it.
after gaining some courage from it, we learned how to run away better. With certain exceptions.
Many thanks.
Truly. Thank you, truly.
Now
Mr.
then.
Bob. We'll take care of things from here. We'll take care of the town too. We'll figure things out ourselves. Hopefully I can see him tomorrow. Eurus. It's Juno or Eurus. Now, Eurus is Gunner things I kind of just don't care about. The Dragoon would be cute and all, but that's 3 ranks away, and he's not getting that in time. Meanwhile, Juno getting the Persona Master is possible. Okay, I'm gonna pop off the little doll's room because I should have gone before stream. And then I'll be right back to finish this off. I wonder where everyone is. You still expect to see at least one person. Yeah, the ping went out. They just straight up not online, huh? Fair enough. Not my problem. No, it kind of is my problem. Oh well. Let's go hang out with Juna.
Hey. Sorry about
Watch
that.
this all go.
You know,
Should we just get to Eric first across stage? Just think about it makes me shudder. You in my shoes, I'd love to know. It's not my problem, it's your problem. How do you stay so positive?
But-
You're right, I feel like I can do this. There's no point worrying about something that hasn't happened after all. I'll conquer this anxiety and I'll show this goes off without a hitch. They do call me the sumptuous
Now then.
thing.
thanks.
Nothing to fear with you there. Make the best performance I ever given. Time, so many guests.
Incredible.
Must be Pilbara what famous songstress to you.
Right.
Isn't it though? Wait, look at you. You're quite the charmer.
Hey,
Anyway, to see you and Erica Flowers, I'm done for today. Today you're an escort and bodyguard. If you see Myrtus, stop her.
Oh.
Look inside this crowd, like Tuna. This is unlike anything we've ever seen. Because you haven't seen anything.
excuse me.
I must apologise and not just depart. I feel comfort might be the way to go. Come now, no need to apologise. You're beautiful in everything you wear. And on that note, you'll be on soon. Are you ready?
That's...
Oh, I don't mean to alarm you, but I did see Myrtus in the crowd. She looked pensive. I hope she isn't planning anything untoward.
It'll be fine.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on her.
What a relief.
To cease my fears. Please don't let her out of your sight during Juna's performance. Juna's performance ended without incident and was a roaring success. But as for Myrtus... Carnival, absolutely no excuse.
Oh.
You here to show me off, are you?
Listen.
I won't do anything if you don't do anything. Don't worry, I'm putting this behind me. I think I've asked getting ready, you know. Maybe in the seasons, it's real shocking you get that many. I don't think I'm feeling it. Hearing her sing shook me to my core. I'm wondering if I've got a soul too. I think I'm still shaking. I look at the crowd, really study their faces. They're over the moon. Be half as many like this with me.
I was in the wrong.
For what it's worth, I am sorry about the dress. I bet they would love to see her all properly done up. It's goodbye then. I think I'll head home to the countryside. Give my regards to the songstress.
Well,
See the crowd? Everyone looks so happy out there. That's why I do what I do. For a view of Sea of Smiles, the stage is best at the seat of the house. Stage is best seat of the house. Not on the Eric Flowers side. Top of the world right now, except being possibly parched.
thanks.
Compliments.
Wait.
Don't drink that. Silence and sleep.
Oh.
Glad to hear it. Man whose mummy sang some news doing something. She stand out in the crowd.
Hey.
She's doing alright. So they start hurting a bit. Myrtus, hey Capra, come help us. I hope that's alright. I didn't like the cough. Imagine when I tried to get me size target in and Myrtus.
Juna.
You're okay, okay?
Yes.
Oh yes, we went for Myrtus. I hate to think what might have happened. Are you safe? Myrtus come to, but won't speak a word. Certainly likes you to deal with, is she? So I ran to the culprit. See form an attempt to ruin your throat. The water you offered you was actually a powerful poison. I'm so glad that went me down.
No way.
No, Myrtus must breathe in those toxins. That's why she didn't speak in? I thought just said poison was extracted from Erica flowers. The antidote is created by boiling its own leaves. Still. How can I know which leaves to pick? The Erica flowers aren't in bloom, and the leaves look like any other plant. About Erica flowers, I can tell the leaves are feathers. I know where they bloom too.
What happened?
Something the matter?
No.
Actually, there is
I-
something. I have to go. I have to help. I can't stand by as a person just saying waste away.
Please.
Oh, help me, please. Don't Myrtus, but I can't do this alone. Please come with me to help her.
It's just a pretty flower. I'll be all right.
I can't take kick off right now. I need to sort things out first. I will go, but need some time. I know we're short on. Yeah, ain't we just? Imagine if I did all these early in the game. I probably could have like shot up to top
Time
5
marches
place
on, and the age of a
when I
new
was
king draws nearer.
competing for the top 10, 20. You should get top 25 or something from Bounty.
Hey,
Let's scoot tomorrow whether you're ready to say goodbye to the place or not. Don't think you said.
Right then.
Final day.
Shall we?
If I want to buy anything,
What now?
it would probably be some kind of healing potion.
All right then.
Let's go.
Pop over to the Snowflower Pharmacy.
Hey. Greeting.
Get these sorted. There are 3 Magla hairpins. A Magus' earring plus 9 magic. Wow, that's not small. Plus 9 agility. Not bad. Not bad.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
That's so much. No, wait, that's just the revival medicine, isn't it? This is expensive, but we have the money. Can I? Baden? No, I cannot. Baden is not available. Dang it. So there goes the rank 10 plan. Max Commander Warlord, that's called.
We've got to do it.
What now?
Fair enough. It's a skill, we take those. I will check real quick. I swapped the General's mask out for the Soul Hacker's mask. She gets access to Seeker's Gale, Daiharan, and Heat Riser. Doesn't really compare to the General's mask, but it's Megiddo, does it? Not really. If I was to rank up Bass, then nothing really interesting here. Yeah, there are no social links here that I'm particularly in a hurry to level up. Although we have time enough to go out and do one more quest. If, nah.
Aha!
Can hardly bear it.
I can hardly think on it.
And so many different faces, so many NPCs I've not had a casual conversation with.
The world belongs to Lord of
Hey!
Yeah, it's Man in
really
Pain, our
nice.
favourite
Listen.
character. I don't
Alright.
have a medicinal herb
Where to?
because you don't sell them here, but hold on, whilst
Let's
I
go.
teleport over here to get medicinal herbal things.
And what is it you want?
Time to look around. Sure, why not?
Where to?
And I go down to here,
Let's go.
all the way around here. I should grab on the one.
Wonder if I could have been one of Lewis's minions myself.
I'm out of ideas.
Oh, so many like island stations.
Aha!
Salutations.
What's the epitome of folly? The only visual capable of using these words to really envision this future.
I can hardly think on it.
The world belongs to Lord of
So interesting.
Hey!
It's different
Oh,
philosophies
related?
floating around.
You saved me.
Sometimes I'm careful of using the maniac pull a knife on me. Taking the threads and the tail of it.
Oh, very nice.
At some point I need to finish the guy up.
All right now.
Oh, very nice.
Well, I suppose it's better to raise a social link than not, so
I can hardly think on it.
let's go hang
Alright
out with
then.
Baz. Also because he's just really
Now what am I
entertaining.
to do?
Go.
really.
Right then.
Oh?
Bad luck, chum. Pretty room, he's just sold out. Check back in the sea to change it. It's about what North Palace passed through. No. Perhaps there anything that actually do something for the pain.
Oi!
Ah, is that you, Basilio? Oh my.
Vinka?
I know those ears, Vinka. You gotta be kidding me. You signed it. Got big as a house. What's our mouth, mate? Look, you Basilio. You bleed massive. Suppose you have to be bigger though. It's been years since we were kids.
Hey.
Oh, there is this little squirt. Got yourself a crony.
Nah.
Nothing like that. What's your comrade? No, a friend. Don't have to watch what you say anyway. You don't care what tribe you are. That tracks. You got it rough enough, but suppose no one knows the side well better than an elder. That's Vinka. Good to meet you, eh? You've known Basilio way back.
Nice to meet you.
Truth is,
I think I this with night experiences back when we did the night with kids.
Oh?
Tom Basilio, yeah? Must be some friend you could talk about with that mess. I'd say though, it's that good to see you. You two ran off, the rest of us pray make out alive. That's why I didn't bet on whether you two lived or died. So everyone bet on you living, so I settled that. Seems to me only won that bet. Billy's always been sharp as a blade. Yeah, as long as they stuck together, they had a fair shot.
Speaking of,
Speaking of which, how's some of those, right? Yeah? You take it, put a mark on you somehow.
serious?
I mean, I'll not turn down. You gonna need them yourself? Please? Nah, this is just in case play. Go on, have an unfortunate mind.
Thanks.
Sorry to trouble. Thanks all the same.
So,
That's today. Got tongue sharp as wits, so I'll have to chat with them all the same.
I'll tell.
Elle's gone. He died. Right then.
hey,
What's wrong? I'm fine, just that I've got a twinge, so. Always been the only lad I know, because I grew up sleeping.
Well then,
Sorry if I head over today. Next time, let's talk more about Fidelio, eh? Right. Sure you're good there?
Sam.
Sure. Is his chest hurting that bad? Just wonder if he sleeps at all. Oh, one way or another, we got the herbs. Look like I eat a vinca. Oh, I got it. I'll get some love for you. No, I don't look it, but I'm a hell of a chef, me.
right then.
Better. Put a smile on Bill's face, my cooking did. They're both partial to Paris food, anyhow.
Leave it to me.
Done deal. You're a real feast, so if you're ready.
Hope you're ready.
Listen.
We found a clergyman's body over by the church.
What in the world?
It was broken by his horrifying. There's bound to be some pain around it.
Huh?
Murder? What's business that? Better get back before we get caught up in anything messy. It's awful how Americans have made it so I fumble the word herb. There's the H in it. First pronounce it. And Juno's not willing to speak to us. Great. So that plan was also scuppered. Maybe I should have taken
I'm in
another day or
trouble.
two. Oh well. I could talk to Neurus.
Quite.
Fight against Louise Bloom for us, but don't get too worked up, my boy. Do you find any interest?
I see. Genius.
Aha, spot on. Ah, my dear little bundle of joy, I've been waiting to meet you. What's a relic, huh? That's just next to the other. I suppose that confirms the hypothesis.
Oh! Eureka!
Inspiration strikes, that's a cork of an inspiration. Well, it's all thanks to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have picked up quite a few now. You think we're close to finishing them?
No.
Not quite yet. There's still 2 left. Your ghost knows might be a full set of 8 pieces. Out of those 2, one is...
Hey.
Say, would you mind joining me on a short jaunt somewhere? Or take it a
What?
Home. Teleported back to Grand Trader upon yours took us to a corner city, the garage of his mansion. This isn't much a house as a corner on a garage, no. Did you actually sleep
Right.
here? Indeed. Slept 8 and woke up next to your girl. Isn't that stuff of dreams? So it's here all along, eh? I knew it. Yes, there's the ticket. Fits right into the rest. Well, how now? I found a relic in my own home.
The truth
No,
is,
there's a little dimple in the last relic. I told you before, didn't I? That back when I was a lad, I found a similar bit of rubbish on my fossil hunts. I realized this relic here, the one from my boyhood, was an exact match with the curious little shape made by the rest. Hence our discreet little scavenger hunt.
That's the
So I
ticket!
tried seeing it to piece connect, and whiz bang pow, perfect fit. Ah, it's a heavy burden to bear, being this generation's greatest mind.
Incredible.
And you're a legendary sleuth to me. Don't stop there, lad. Tell me more of my legends. Quite a while since I was here last. Nostalgia rather gets to a chap. It used to be my whole life. This is where I dreamed of the skies, where my dream was born, where I strove for those heights, where all came crumbling down.
rather.
Thought I might drag me out my workshop. Well, until I actually find my wings. Coming on this journey with you has changed me for the better. I'll stick with you to the end, you hear?
Right.
Of course, I'm counting. That's what you should. On my rights honor, I'll get you to wherever you're headed.
My heart's pounding and my soul's ablaze.
So, one more component. Where's the safety mechanism? I would totally say that without seeing it first. Okay, it's just one more to go. We've come this far, so we've got to finish it now. I know you can do it.
This one's important.
Oh, you mean this thing?
What?
What's that noise? Many folks live in the street in this part of town. Just the wind, Miguel, just the wind.
Right then.
Gonna clean up a bit, grab some things and go. You see us to run first, eh? I'll be long
Come
short.
on!
Whatever you say, just make sure to come back before it gets late. Of course, I'm pretty sure I already found the relic. As proud as we can be, and tomorrow's the big day. I think it's Luis, and this time he'll be ready and waiting for me.
You.
Captain, surely you have reservations about this. Forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, but is your mind truly clear of doubt?
Somehow.
I mean to say, if you strike down a man who is not your true enemy, you should be able to call yourself a righteous prince. Being honest.
However.
I challenge you on this because many of us, I think, it foolish to be brought to a standstill by it.
May I speak?
I do not believe Luis is innocent in the slightest. On the contrary, in but a few months he has slain the king and your comrade besides. Is it any wonder that people seek to end his life? He has lived by a doctrine of power, and his every step has been in the service of the powers. He sealed his fate, and you, as contender for the throne, should not waste time deliberating over whether such an ideology is fit or not. Is that not so?
It'll be all right.
You're already in second place in this contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that. That made a pretty good point. You're gonna take back the country. You can't let any self-doubt stop you in your tracks here.
We can't lose.
Everything we've done has been for this day, so take it all in and stick it to it. Stick it to this. For Rillin, and Grayus, and everyone we've lost.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
If that's the spirit, all the pain we endured will be a power in the end.
right.
I don't want a king who believes in might makes right. There's no reason you can't be a contender
Besides.
yourself. And now you've declared yourself the prince. Not like you can afford to fall on your face in front of everyone anyway.
That reminds me.
Garrus apparently wants to make some kind of grand entrance into Grand Trad for the runner. Despite everything going on, that's his biggest priority. I mean, that's exactly what we need to make
Okay
this
then.
work. Now let's get full night's rest and ready for tomorrow.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The 23rd Artemis Day. 9th month.
It's finally here.
So we set off for the royal capital and decided to battle our lives. I'm a little disappointed. I'd just begun to grow accustomed to the cold. I cannot say the same. Regardless, we've done all we can here. Let's just depart with our heads held high, yes? Eurus sure seems thrilled about arriving by sky instead of teleportation magic. Takes a day to get there from here. Had them city folks shaking their boots. Speak the runner wants to polish up breakfast.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Del. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Wow,
Rana
Gallagher
said as much
stressed.
too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Brella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
So he's... Oh man.
You would pursue peril.
Great.
Let's go!
The The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
I don't know if I'd say he's not a boy. Kind of kiddish. But yeah, gonna make a good entrance.
Wow, it's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
Two faces of the island.
It's His Royal Highness the Prince. We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, I suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
You and me both, girl.
There's nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have come, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead.
I was saying there's gotta be some impressive, like, weight thrown behind my words, given the diversity of my
Whoa, and Lady Juna as well!
party.
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the Hushed Honeybee Inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
Of course, Maria's the first person in our minds.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
Oh, Maria's such a good girl.
It's finally happening.
You've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful. Knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype. Forged friendships. And taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
It's been an honor to serve.
Wow. Listen to you sounding like a proper hero. I suppose the prince thing is rubbing off on you, but it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right?
Gallagher's strong determination resolve.
It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
One more slot. Wow.
Right. Let's get some
You know
rest.
this final battle because
We'll need it come
Gallagher's
tomorrow.
forced level up and she's not complete.
It's been a while.
So? It's time. It's time.
What now?
Unfortunately, yeah, I can't do anything with that. Definitely want to be the commander, yeah. I have 22 leaves of light. If I do that to get cleric, can I buy into savior and then level up savior to get Midiorama and Midiorama and Mipatra? I simply do not know. I'll save here.
It's time.
What now?
And I'll do it.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
I'm down myself.
New skills, new possibilities.
Okay, Samaracom. And +3 magic. That's good. Cleric Digivolve 2.
Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
Strength exalted. About to reach out a hand to any need. You must the chaos of
Really?
power to save your soul. Let healing and light magic guide us to victory. My soul has the power to save everything. I know this in my heart.
Oh.
And I guess
Good.
some heroes these are life.
I'm still getting stronger.
I see. Fascinating.
No,
This, right? All right.
Masked dancer are in
I'm counting.
Of course.
the area. My preferred face line of inner weakness unleashed like latent potential. I bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the masked dancer.
Really?
In the mask effective, I can adapt to any battle. I will face my fears, and my own heart as well.
I found new power.
And with this, I should be able to...
Good.
Terrain.
I'm still getting stronger. I found new power.
Giving me Medioran and Deepatra. Now I do still wonder if I actually want to get them. Because Medioran pretty much heals us to full anyway, but Medioran costs quite literally twice as much. I'm not talking myself out of it, but I will get Deepatra because, you know, that's just 3 times as much. But in a battle, being able to clear everyone who's got an affliction is fine. You know, I like that. I am good as a general. Stroll as a samurai is fine. He is strong, he's got strong skills. 1 damage. Attack boost. Evasion, slash, strike. Items up, don't really care anymore. Attack up. Hulkenberg as a paladin is fine. I simply don't have enough mag for Dark Knight right now because I spent it all on myself. But I don't particularly have any interest in them. Heavy Rush is cute, but no. Heavy Rush is fine. She wouldn't really gain anything from that class right yet. Flawless, maybe. Heisman is the real zinger. As a faker, he gets access to a lot of useful debuff skills. As a ninja, he loses a lot of his skills. Which is sad. Nah, I think I want him to have the debuffs. Sadly, he doesn't get debilitate because that requires 2 other members of the party to be in the weird classes, and honestly, not worth it. He can just stack on the buffs we don't have, which is mostly just attack, because we can reduce evasion with Hulkenberg, defense with Yufa. Yeah, Jun is fine. Mask Dancer. Shame we couldn't get into Persona User. She wouldn't have buff anyway. She left for a faker. But in time, I'm sure she will. Yufa is a devil summoner. Which is just so good. It's a shame that Genma scales off her physical attack, which is a completely useless skill for her. Stat for her, but honestly, who gives a rat's? And then there's Basilio, who is certainly here.
That man.
I got you.
Good night.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies. Those loyalists who
Zorba's lip
disappeared
flaps
with the
still
prince
seem a
led
bit
us right to him.
exaggerated.
We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
Wow.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gamble.
Not really
The
a
prince
gambit.
was born
It's
there,
not just
you know.
sensible.
An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
Same as any other day, I suppose.
No nerves, even. Huh. Nothing ever seems to faze you. It's quite admirable.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Maria's
Never thought
wings
we'd find
flapping.
ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
Gulp.
Let's head there.
Can we talk?
Just sublime.
Prince, I've been rooting for you.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Degree Celsius. I've been a lot hotter than 28 degrees. Try best not to die.
This is all right. I'm off.
What to do?
There's something Lisa's gonna be right.
Even me tail's too damn hot. I'm off.
Well, stranger things have happened.
Is this it?
I can't remember Sienna and Tara changed. No. Things got quite bad with Tara, didn't they? It's supposed to be cute.
Oh!
Can the Elder really beat Luis? Like, really? I'm always crying that Luis is scary. He's just bad for the tribe, right? You the class. Hey Luis, okay, you become king. Even if you're Elder.
Hello,
It's gonna kill any. Just get off your country like this. It's worse.
Hello, if I may.
It's just too much.
incredible powers you can cast magic that ignites her.
Well, the others came next. I hope you're strong. Now then, if you say you'll help.
I will take the crown now. Oh, the heat is
Hey,
stifling.
mister!
Hey, Luis, you killed my mum. Not fair that Luis gets me love and my mum doesn't. So Miss Prince can't kill Luis. Well, now it's really personal, huh? First I understand what this country could be like with Prince Luis. It's nice you help me, Highness. Simple as passing. Why did this happen? Just passed the by rudely.
You turn my stomach.
Princess Sanctum rise back again. First king makes his center as
I say that is enough.
I spent Luis myself. Don't give me a spit rap. I want to change this country.
Leave it out, mate.
Close your aid.
Gone clammy all over in this humidity I have.
Right.
Ready?
I always was.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight.
Oh, Batman.
Live free, Crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Any time now. Any time. Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
It looks like you've had like years.
Luis.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failings. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
The power to rule everything.
Exactly right. Power.
True by power of how to save. Such things easy to miss, but Luis is misguided.
Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this! Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words. Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're finishing this, here and now.
He doesn't have any drops. And I highly doubt he has any weaknesses.
How about this?
There is no escape.
Let's work together. Hold nothing back.
Let me help.
Something can.
Thank you.
Quite a boon.
Thank you. This is the
Devil Summoner!
Cahulin!
Ouch.
You need training.
Dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
He missed! He missed! And he also almost took down 2 of our party members, which is not great.
I'll destroy you!
Now accept your fate. I have my methods.
You defy the rule's strength
with
then
healing
die by
power.
it.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Yeah, see,
That was
I would heal this
helpful.
to full from that. I didn't need to replace.
Devil Summoner!
No way.
Cahulin!
I will annihilate you!
You
I
can't
see.
take me. Accepted. She's doing great.
Come! I'll run you through!
Do more
There
damage.
is no
that
escape from
Oh, power of kings. How about this?
The battlefield, I'm all prepared.
'Tis yours.
Here!
Thank you.
Much thanks.
Thank you. I saw this.
Lol.
This is nothing.
I was. You just straight up resist his attack.
I pray you're ready. Cahulin! Luck.
Yuba, come on,
Let
focus.
justice prevail!
Be neither. A favor, if I may.
We settle this
Won't
here.
hold back! We're not out of this yet!
I'm obliged.
I'm grateful.
I will annihilate you! I see.
Me.
Come, accept my challenge.
That attack.
Yeah, we'll need to rebuff.
That one looks like it hurt.
There is no escape from me.
Through them!
You defy the rules of
Faker!
strength, then die by
I
it.
have my methods.
Lend me your strength!
Strike true! Let's meet.
Duration,
boost.
duration.
That is
Boost.
helpful.
We're gonna make this happen.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
My spade's down. Goodness.
High's May got knocked out. We gotta
No
revive
use
him.
holding back.
I shall repay this favor tenfold.
We settle this here.
Justice prevail!
May this prove a lesson. I'll use what I must. How about this?
I will annihilate you!
Oh, do no such thing.
Can you endure it?
He's blue.
I see your game.
He's missing.
Let's go! Maybe I'm all prepared.
Go! I'm obliged.
Much thanks.
Thank you.
I can do
Defy
this.
the rule of strength, then die by it.
Honestly, I wonder if they give her
Observe the enemy.
strength up by accident without she's relying on that.
Not now.
Master Faker. Come on, Ambrosia.
I knew you'd help.
My thanks.
That was helpful.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Accepted. She's doing great.
Faker!
They're fine.
I have my methods.
There is no escape from me.
If I do this, is he just gonna absorb it? I don't know, and I don't
No,
like the fact
we're
I
looking
don't.
good here.
You
Take my
defy the
fullest
rule of
power.
strength, then die by it. There is no escape from me.
Shielder.
You defy the rule of
I
strength,
leave it to you.
then die by it.
Let's take...
General!
Ice!
All right. I've got a new weakness.
Weakness
I
to
will
ice and 1,000
annihilate you.
damage. Which
Can
is
you
a
endure
perfectly
it?
normal damage to use.
I strike to kill!
Hey,
God, Hulkenberg. Like poetry and
nah, I'd win.
I can do this. Jack, no!
Yupa hit their weakness.
We settle this here.
We strive for! At the point of a sword!
You think yourself equal to a huge... On me, we go together. I must be sure. A wise choice.
Let's work together! No, by this power! Freeze!
All right. I've got a new weakness.
Everyone is
Oh
counting on
crud,
me.
my own buffs.
Devil
Good! Very good. Yours is a worthy power, one untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However,
Uh-oh.
magnificent! You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told by the Sanctus Church is a fiction No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa! Don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours.
Why are we still
But
letting
they
them
were no
talk?
gods.
Were we not fighting?
They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race, now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog! Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer!
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elda are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is
Why
mere
are we giving a
trickery.
platform?
In
We
truth,
knocked a few teeth out of
he
his
is
face just now.
humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the Prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
Ruh-roh.
What's happening?
That's not good. Look, there's Magtuck.
What is it?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
I'm getting chills.
It's a monster! It's a human!
It's coming. The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster!
It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Hey, can someone grab the phone? Because I just think I called it! To help anyone in need. Was it too idealistic? Was it too naive? He's got a trickery, and even my very body.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
Face the
What's
truth?
that about it?
The deepest truth.
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
You have to face the truth of my purpose. So I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in.
Oh, they had the same voice.
Even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
They're a better place to take that than the ground, you know.
Are you well?
I had a strange dream.
Phew. You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
There is something just so incredibly sweet about how they all care about me, my character Will, so much that even after turning into a monster, they immediately flock around me. Except for Stroll, who's currently having the PTSD of his life right now.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire.
How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something. Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too.
I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
Wow. 513? I'm honestly surprised we're that high up. But there's something very good about this force dropping like that.
Count Luis has saved the country! He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it!
Count Luis is our true savior!
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Still not as bad as it was.
Why?
No time wasted. This is, of course, the ancient Elden Sanctum. The benefit of aerial travel,
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the Gauntlet Runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the ride here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
How many times did you lose Luis? Actually, not even once. I mean, okay, so to clarify, every single time I battle Luis as part of a game mechanic, I've won first time. This is the third time in the game story we've tried to assassinate Luis, and it has failed miserably. Like, first time we lost our strike team leader, second time we literally impaled him and he walked it off, and the third time, well, he pulled an attack on Titan on me and turned me into a giant monster. Just realised you lost. Yeah. But to my credit, you know, I'm good at this game. I beat him every time.
I don't blame you. It certainly caught me by surprise.
For the record, I totally saw this coming. Like, basically the second they said the word human, actually no, perhaps even before then, the second I saw that Will was like an elder and had no traits, which is essentially from the beginning. Essentially the second I booted up this game and I saw that Will was a racial minority with no physical traits, I was like, oh, they're gonna pull the whole ancient human card, aren't they? And every single thing this game story has done has reinforced this, and now they just said it outright. Yeah, the elder are human. Gasp.
And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the Farsight Mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing anything.
Don't worry, you have to lose the least like 9 more times before you actually kill him. Oh, brilliant. This is gonna become a joke, isn't it? Baz, my boy, I love Baz. Baz is wonderful. Oh, I love him.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
His life's in our hands. He believes in a world where people can make their own future, just like you. He's the only one who can see the dream become reality. Why, does he have his max social stats? Let me guess. He's most tolerant out of all of us. Just discriminate a little too much to be a good king. If you finish Basling, it's awesome. Oh, I will. Just currently working through some things right now, as it were. Some rather major things.
Huh? This looks like...
That's how we get tinnitus.
Who are you?
Are you alright?
Swimming. What is this place?
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
So here you are at last.
Oh no, it's Shaded Person. Oh no, no. This place is pretty at least.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of Kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
What's the damn wing accent is that? Zorba? He's got a Scottish accent, I believe.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elder tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped
such
out.
a nice guy. I'm so glad he gave us
a shrewd ploy indeed.
plot
To hide in a
moving
place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
Meanwhile, Will is just bucking out in the corner.
What? That...
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
I don't like this.
Like I'm seriously worried about the prince. We heard that. Oh, there's some other fairies who dress in actual skirts and dresses and not in the bloody swimwear that Gallagher does. It's a fairly old Ujif man. Seems working to lay body to rest.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the Royal Guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in.
I love what they did with Heisme. Alice doesn't disappoint when it comes to their character. He's such a dad. You know, he's the part of his old man and we love him.
His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse is lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis, from the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy. Twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
I forgot to ask, how are you, Deblish? I'm alright. I had an absolutely rubbish lunch, so if I pass out from hunger, don't be surprised. And as to answer the mugging question, my lawyers advised I don't answer that question.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Besides, we've got Heisme for that.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
You can stab that heart, but okay.
I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as Cinderella said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
I think I'll help Russell lay his body to rest.
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
Gosh, and I've been using more poor English slangs like rubbish and stuff. Rubbish is not slang, rubbish is just a word. But yeah, I'm corrupting you. How do you feel? And why can't Huckelberg's hair pick a colour to be and stick with it for the entire game?
I'm a little worried.
I'm a little worried?
I'm a little worried.
I would be more than a little worried. Oh wow, this
It's
is some
nearly
stairs.
time.
His voice. Crikey, he's losing his marbles.
Long have I waited.
Beg pardon?
Are you truly Elder? Oh my gosh, these Elden peoples.
Hey, you.
Maybe I'll have a bit of resistance. Whoa. Whoa, we got the entire game without seeing any Elder at all, and then we get all this. Where's the...
You must hurry.
That's fair.
The time has come.
What?
All was for this day.
There's an ominous voice in my head hyping me
There
up.
is still time.
Gallic, is that really you? I was wondering where you had gone off to. It's fine, it's just a bunch of people who died. Oh, but Gallic, we have to go get the pellets and the flower patch in the forest.
Sure.
Maybe later. Jeez, Gallic, you decided to talk like one. So
What?
Trying to be a person, you're strange now. It's good to know that, okay, those two do actually dress somewhat like how Gallagher does, so that at least justifies her appearance.
Hello there.
Are you ready, Will? Time for the bad ending, because you max out your stats. Damn! Wait a minute, I recognize this room. Wait a minute, I recognize this room. The resistance to fear name spread word of existence, no question. Today's tragic rustlers all remains. Hardly resistance now.
Hey.
For your life, no sickness can retreat. No turban, no pen, smash match. No here, geez, oh, this is the best part. Yeah, sorry. I did grind for a while, so we did have getting.
What now?
Devil Summoner for Yufa. But yeah, Luis was easy. I kind of want to stop and talk to everyone, but it's also like a dead boy in front of us.
This way.
No. Your Highness.
Wow.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica! You've returned!
Milady Gruade.
Shush.
It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruade.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until a rightful day comes, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames, and it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... No, it can't be. And yet...
Is something amiss, Milady Gruade? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
I hear that voice again coming from somewhere.
Are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
I'm looking out to the past. I see the roads I travelled on this journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all a mistake.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince...
He lies dead before me.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's hilarious. You failed, mate. Give up. Die. Doesn't matter.
And this is where it ends.
Art thou certain? Is this truly where thy road ends?
Truth is, I don't want to give up.
Then I ask thee once again. Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth.
I wish he wasn't such a silent
He was
protagonist.
consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber.
Yeah, the truth,
Yet his soul remained alive. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus, his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm nobody.
Indeed. Thou art nobody, and thou hast nothing, to name but a few. Thy parents, memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent? Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation.
They literally just created Protagonist Kun for the story of being Protagonist Kun?
'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay. The words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey. The friendships made. The trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences, wert to prepare thee for this day. to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
My other self?
The trust and friendship I gained has been there to support me. If they'd known I came from nothing, that I am nothing, would people have stood by me? Believed in me? And the same goes to the side to help anyone in need. How is it I've touted such a lovely, idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
I see. My true identity
So
is...
I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
Bad ending! Person? No.
I am... the prince.
I am him and he is me.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Alexa, play I'll Face Myself, Persona 4.
Ah, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal.
Imaginary friend.
It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, matter coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
I was figuring that was the queen.
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
Arrangement is like a bunch of magnets.
This voice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait. What am I saying?
Just look at this so much. You literally just Princess up in Soto Sea.
He had just been born into this land.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the head of Romeo should have given it away. Come on, man. Everyone does it, you know. Literally, like, everyone's first super cool self in Soto Sea has got different coloured eyes. Come on, people. That is, like, so funny. Send me some of those, can be used for a wallpaper. Okay, I'll just send you, like, 20 pictures of Gallagher's feet. Actually, which ones do I have that are, like, any good? Most of them are just cool, like, plot moments that I wanted to go over. I'll do it after stream.
The boy needed a guide.
Thus, also really cool parts of the story. I just love it.
His
Yes, because it's like a story. It's a story. It's about story, about stories. Oh.
Past and purpose. A memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Come on, Gallagher. When you think about it critically for even a moment, it just makes sense. They'd never want to send an elder who stands out and could be a link to the prince, but they'd absolutely send a fairy who's small and can infiltrate places.
No. But I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lives, we could live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How do you feel?
I feel a bit lighter.
There seems to be
Oh, blimey, Governor! What happened to your accent?
I feel a bit lighter.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. Oh my, I was all nervousy. Oh.
He is still himself. But I also sense his highness within him.
Made me so hard. Oh, I see. Really skull. Oh, shit.
Everyone? I need to tell you something. The truth is...
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and his highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Also, I was legitimately let down. I thought we were still going to have the prince's head. The prince's head was gorgeous. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Then, that's why he had no memories?
The dark blue.
'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting.
That's a very funny Yufa face. I don't think... Has she done that before? Yufa unamused.
What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
A mass of magla with a will.
Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. There was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
It's like he's some kind of persona.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name?
Hulkenberg's having a religious
was His
experience
Highness
over
all
here.
along?
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege.
Metaphor Fantasia.
Seems
okay.
like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your Royal Guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Oh yeah, you did get me kicked off a cliff, didn't you? Nah.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
He's right, you know. If we'd not met you, we'd certainly never have made it this far.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear
Sorry,
to it.
Ray, I'm not
Finally,
funny.
we've done Grius proud.
I can't make this poor girl
really
like
done
drop dead from the
By
shock.
the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Captain. Same as always.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
This is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you rat!
Oh, I love how much Hulkenberg gets so furious for that.
It is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
Oh, I love them. I love them all.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
Oh, crikey, yeah, Ray. You probably should go to sleep, but thanks for tuning in this most pivotal moment of the story. I'll see you around.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. guide him, it said.
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened. Right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruaday, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder tribe?
I don't remember if the lady was introduced as Chiefess. I've gone back that far. I think it's just Yuffie having the whole cultural thing going on, which is cute.
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Wow.
Let's go.
This is whack, yo. This is so whack, for real.
Oh, it's you!
She stopped the fairies. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, they weren't kidding about the fairies, huh?
Huh?
So I suppose you're right. Just so much, you know. Like Eloise keeping track of time now, is she?
What?
Day of the year, that's how people talk. It's not meant to be fairy. You're almost like them. But I guess that's kind of cool. Oh, Gallagher's becoming a normie. She can't handle it.
About that.
Fair enough, that's okay. You mean you can't? You mean Gallagher? Never though. Can't play up you.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not
Wow,
exist.
it's almost like I absolutely
We were
predicted this
all
coming
one
from a
people.
mile off.
Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today,
You got most of it.
magic.
Awesome! Awesome!
Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the
Oh, so it's a little bit of both. I see. Torn apart by fear and anxiety will rise tribes as we know.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries.
It's not specified, but you kind of surmise how some came to be. Yeah, you can definitely see how, like... Man, I wouldn't want to guess which ones were artificially created and which ones were naturally produced. I think if anyone was artificially created, it'd probably be the Ishkia, because they've got the most abhorrent trait out of them all. But, you know, Ustari, possibly modified, but, you know, magic's so prevalent. Probably would be. An adaptation, Parapus. Everyone wants a cat girl until it starts clawing up the carpet. Lydia, Yuji were almost absolutely certainly modified. There's no way they would have adapted from humans normally. Rousant, Clamar, yeah. That's probably.
You understand now, yes. We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
That means the princess to say I am a sign of both the old blood and new. Just get my Magla radiation, now I can see Magla. Yeah, exactly.
It's nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic, Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm.
He's doing the whole
and to
teleport
face
pose again.
anxiety in their names. Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There is weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides...
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die out, though that's the natural order. Mega Digital. Oh my gosh, he's got a six-pack. My determination to challenge the unknown has awakened the heroic embodiment of the Prince. If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come.
Let's fight.
That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you. Even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger.
Hey, remember how you said you like Persona because it's about a power that everyone has and they just have to face part themselves and overcome it again? Yeah, I like this game for the same reason.
There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
Yeah, I want you by my side until the end.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
How was that not the rank
Well,
up
we're
8 for
past the
Gallagher?
worst
My
of it.
gosh.
But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
That's just literally how magic is the entire system works as well. That's the entire base, literally any magic. Huh. yeah, wow. Come to think of it, I was thinking it was funny how Juna just literally said, I want to use that power, so she did. But I guess it does make sense when you frame it like that. You know? Like, yeah, you really can just say, hey, wait a minute. I want to use magic, so I can. That's just how it works. I love it! I love it!
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, churning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis, he may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts. They're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
You know, we did see like a few hints of that, but that is quite a zinger as well.
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel.
Wow. Usually when they have like emotions as a fuel for magic, it's something like love or hate or anger or fear or something, but anxiety, just like a generalized fear of existence, that's unique.
But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more Magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the Magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true,
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget
I swear, if his
for
horns are
revenge,
prosthetic or
even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
I need to check something, and if I'm right about it, I will never stop being smug about it. I knew it, 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 I called it, I saw it, I knew that was gonna happen, I knew that was gonna be the case. I looked at all the lines, I saw the tiny silhouette of a thing there, and I was like, that's gonna be our ultimate archetype, isn't it, you know? That's why they fade out the text in the top there. That's why the lines converge there. It's in the crown. It's in the brain. I knew it. Called it. I'm a genius without compare. Gosh, I'm so good. I'm so good at this. Dark type shot. Makes the skills easy to activate. Leads allies, make most skills. Wow. That's just straight up a stan. That's like star platinum. Interesting how it's actually got some properly distinct eyes as opposed to the glowing eyes of the others. Damage boosted against humans. Maximize stats for 3 turns. Heavy magic lights to assure. Every time it lands. Not even when you get the kill, every time it lands. The manifestation of Prince archetype. Powerful attacks and burst skills. Prince excels at controlling battlefield by increasing turns and enhancing eye strength. Unique ability to cast all signature skills makes Prince... What? Hold on. Resist all non-might damage. Adds 4 turn icons. Extreme physical mighty damage. Oh damn, I knew I should have gone strength build. Runs over. This is Miko to Wind, dark, fire. Dark again. Ice. Pierce. What? Cast all senses. That gives explain it. For instance, like a wild card for class as far as senses goes. Oh, I see. So if I have that, like, for example, we can cast all these. I like that. I like that. That's very cool and interesting, and very annoying that this thing keys off strength for its super cool skill. That's amazing. My gosh, look at those heels. They're a weapon in themselves. Oh, and it also has no weaknesses and resistance. Oh, wow. I have no words, that's amazing. Also, this music's a bob. Man, this is cool. Man, look at him. It's gorgeous. Wow. Now I'm keeping an eye on the clock and I'm realizing I probably don't have enough time to finish all these following cutscenes before dinner. And also Conry Pugan. So it's probably best for me to face this guy next week. Yeah, if you could save right now, you should. Yeah, alright.
What now?
Cool. Wow. This was yeah, doing more stuff. This was incredibly gratifying. You know? Like, I kind of predicted everything that happened. But being just told straight up that I was right on, like, pretty much every single point. I feel like a genius. I feel like an absolute genius. I was not expecting Will to be the straight up, like, Tulpa mind persona best friend thing he was. I was just expecting him to be like the long lost twin brother or something. It was funny on the other day when you mentioned Luis turn people into humans. Yeah. I'm basically a genius. Yeah.
What now?
Alright. I'm gonna wrap up here, gonna wrap up for the week. Pick this up again on Monday. This game is so good! We're gonna hit 100 hours, aren't we? We should have done that. Okay. Alright. You all very much for watching. I hope you have a good rest day. I hope you have a good weekend. And I will see ya on Monday, hopefully. I'll see you when I see